Well, here we are. We're back and ready for more, apparently. Hopefully I have everything set properly, so we will have to see how that works. Yeah. But that should work better. And gotta have the chat showing, so we'll try that, and we should be good to go. So, yeah, I do apologize. I just wanted to make sure that everything was moved over, and if it doesn't work right, let me know. I will try to fix that. Does seem to have a little more lag here between the Hodgepodge and actually going up, so that's unfortunate. But, oh well. Friend of mine couldn't see the video because Twitch was being stupid for said friend. So here we are, hoping that this works. It's alright, I understand. But as long as it's working here on YouTube, I don't see it as too much of a problem. So, I mean, it's a little less on point, but it still works, so that's all that really matters in the end. So we just increased our defense by 25%. That'll be nice and handy in the future. And we get to keep on moving on, so yay us. But yeah, I mean, I don't mind adjusting. I really don't. Twitch might really be the way to do things when it comes to doing this, because there is less lag times and all that, but, you know, they're all working together now, and using a train. So, yeah, we're doing that now. Do, 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 do. I'm surprised it switched over as smoothly as it did, though. I mean, yeah, it's got worse timings. Like, it's behind, I'd say, 3 seconds or so instead. But, it could be a lot worse. And we're getting close to the end of this game. So, that'll be nice. We got the 4 major keys to grab, and then we're good to go. And my feet are freezing despite having shoes on and all that fun stuff. It's just not cutting it, unfortunately. It's really quite annoying in that regard. Oh, there's something that I always have to do when I come to the city. There it is. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Ever since I discovered you can do this, I have to do this. Oh, nope. Let's try this again. Yep. I can do this. I've done it before. Am I? I am. I am on the duck. Oh, no, I wasn't on the duck. Just looked like it. Now I'm on the duck. Meow. I am duck surfing. And anyone who says this is a waste of time is wrong. I know this is a waste of time, but you gotta admit, this is like the most awesome way to travel ever. Travel on the duck. Oh, why am I here? I don't need to be here yet. I just got too distracted with the duck. I love that duck. I think we go here. We go here, I believe. No, we do not. But, this place is not making me feel any warmer. I am already cold enough as it is, place. Thank you. Thank you very much. What is the temperature right now? I'm not going to look. I believe it's 102 we talked to. Yeah, it is. Thank you for the train key. That's what I needed. He's starting to remember things. Let's not catch the TV with the cord. You remember roll. Good on ya. And he dropped the photo. Whoops. So the good news is the dad remembers. The bad news is he doesn't ever talk to Roll about remembering. What a jerk. Hey, that looks like the old support car from Legends 1, except it's in train form now. Yay! So the last conflict with the Bonds and all the pirates.
Isn't the main gun fixed yet? It can't even hit the target! Shooting it once destroys the barrel! What kind of cannon is this supposed to be anyway?
I told you it's still under development, but oh no, you just got to fire it, don't you? You not only knocked off the gun, you disabled the main reactor
Rude.
as well. Anyway, it's fixed now, so let's get a move on, shall we? At this rate, it'll be nightfall before we get to the city.
Can't they take anything seriously?
Hey, Clay, your problem is you're too serious, you know? Besides, aren't you a little ashamed of yourself? I mean, a big fella like yourself getting trashed by that kid.
Ooh.
Man, I've had enough of this circus. I'm out of here.
Hey, wait! Bola, wait!
My nose is freezing.
These fools can't do anything right anyway. I guess it's high time I was getting out of here too.
Hey, Diesel, you heard Paula. You can do the rest of it yourselves. See you around.
Hey, wait! Hey,
Burr.
Claymore!
Who cares? Let him go.
That's true for them, but...
What?
Come on, Teasel, stop your whining and start
Ooh,
acting like a man.
rude.
Why do I put up with that wimp? Who does he think he is, anyway, talking to me like that?
This is what happens when you don't have any money. We have to scrounge for parts to build our machines. We have to ally ourselves with people like that. We'll never win like this.
He's here! It's Mega Man! He's using a train, too!
Here he comes.
We can start moving anytime. Cookie!
Please do try to keep up, Teasel.
I'll make you eat those words, Clyde. All right, boys. I don't want to see any slacking. Let's move out.
Good mine shot. Full speed ahead.
Attack the pirate train.
Mission start.
I won't lie, I love these songs.
Come on!
Upfront, incoming bomb!
I don't want to.
Keep
Can't
at
you
it,
both do
Command!
anything right? Now look what's happened.
The armor on the middle section looks weak.
And I know this is the cheap way of doing things, but I don't care. You're done. Do, 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 do.
I am sorry, Clyde. I don't have any choice.
What are you babbling about now? Wait, You're not.
We won't forget you. Glide,
Whoops!
good luck.
Farewell!
Yeah, sure, you're really torn up about this.
See ya around.
Tron, do it.
Releasing Glide's car.
What do you think you're doing? I'll get you for this, Tizo!
I don't think you will.
Sayonara,
Someone's happy.
Okay, that takes care of Mr. Glide. Now, we have to fall back and regroup. Full steam ahead, Bond.
Incoming missiles! Why don't you grab those missiles?
Oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do here. Except I didn't let myself do that. I do like the fact that you can actually pick up the missiles and toss them back. Boom! Ow. Unless you, of course, fail to grab said missile. Like that again. It is a little annoying that you have to do it, but at the same time, it's kind of cool that you get to do it. Just like, yeah, I'm using your weapons against you. Have fun with that. Speaking of which, why in the world are the Servbots even riding the missiles? That's what I want to know. Video game logic at its finest. Come on, break down, cannon. No, no, no. At this point, your cannon is basically useless.
Here we go!
And actually, this thing doesn't get destroyed by shooting at it, but you kind of need to keep it from shooting at you. And... boom.
Go get him, boys!
It's over. Goodbye, Glide, and Tron, and Teasel, and Bon.
Oh, here we go again. I'm tired of this.
Ouch! Ouch! It's hot! It's
We're on fire! No duh!
Diesel! We've got to get out of here!
Oh, listen to me, you little blue twerp. You haven't heard the last from us. I'll get you if it's a last.
Boom! Whoops!
Mission complete!
That takes care of that. Now all we have to do is go back to the church and get the last...
Yay!
Come on, Mega Man, let's go.
To the church, I guess. Then we get the key and we're done. But before we do, we should probably look into getting a piece of equipment. Haver'll upgrade that, get the spike shoes. I think actually you get the spike shoes from in the dungeon, but I'm not sure if I remember that correctly, so we'll check. No, we don't want items here. Guess not. But there is actually one thing we should probably grab from the Flutter real quick. Oh man, my feet are still frozen. It's annoying. Yeah, I didn't think so, but I had to check. Oh, right. I remember why I came here. Derp. Down the stairs. And to the kitchen. Yay! We stopped pirates. And we will actually skip on the duck surfing because that's kind of pointless to do. I would like to know how he jetted up the stairs, though. That sounds like it'd be really uncomfortable even with metal shoes. The first game could actually be beat in less than an hour.
One more key left. This place looks pretty cold. Good luck.
I do like the song here too. It's pretty cool. I will get this guy. There we go. And all it dropped was energy. Wonderful. The downside of this particular game is just how slick.
Mega Man. It looks like the floor's weak in that area.
Whee! I am playing Slip and Slide. Boop. Okay, let's try to do this properly this time. Got it. Oh, no, 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 no! I didn't do it properly. I'm so used to having the cleats, you know? It is so easy to slide here right now. See, I'm barely even moving and going all over the place. Laser manual. That's cool. That'll give us access to the shining laser with, I can't remember, a refractor of some sort. Like a laser lens or something. I don't remember what it is. This would be easier if I had the non-slip shoes. But I don't. I need the barrier keys right. That is a thing. Oops. Didn't mean to slide that far, but I did. That's okay. We got it anyway. Which, if I recall, this is another... There we go. Very handy. I'm so glad the Ancients decided to include maps to all the areas. Otherwise, this would be really quite complicated. Sure, I have to download the maps, but hey, downloading a map is a lot easier than having to find the stupid things. Or figure it out by mapping it myself, anyway.
Looks like a dead end. Is there a place in the ceiling that looks like you could get through? If there is, you could probably shoot it out and climb out.
Boom. And there is, right here. But I'm not ready to go there. Right over here, though, is a goodie. Known as money. Still kind of hoping to get the boots. And if I remember, there's nothing down there. So it's time to actually go over to the thing. The hole in the ceiling that I have to shoot out.
Watch your step, Evan. It looks like it's
There.
Looks like there's an opening you can use to get down.
If I had the barrier key taken care of.
Except it's covered by some kind of energy barrier. Maybe you can deactivate it.
There. Now I can just run back, shoot at the barrier, and keep going. Now I have to get back up to, I believe, the top or something like that, so that'll be kind of fun on this slick floor. Yay me. Nope. Slid off. I was afraid I was going to do that. I could have just kept sliding, but I pulled back on the stick. Up we go, and just keep moving. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Blue. Now, back to where I was, I can go. I don't know why they designed it quite that way, but it was pretty rude. Ow. Alright, this is the security data. I believe it's this door then. Oh yeah, definitely this door. Having the shoes would be great right about now. Don't mind me, I'll complain about those shoes for a while. That's the reason to kill those things. They drop a lot of money.
The floor there looks weak. Be careful.
And I didn't think there was anything down there, which is good to remember. Oh boy, this thing. I hate these things, the endless spawning stupid thing that just spawns more and more mini bomber things. Very annoying like that.
Look at the ceiling. You should be able to shoot through it and make an opening.
Just like that.
There should be a door in that room that leads to the next area. If you can't see it, it must be above you somewhere. You can probably see it from the top of one of the pillars. You can probably... Looks like there's a barrier there too. You can probably shut that one off if you find the right control panel.
Unfortunately, I have to go through a bunch of doors to do that. Ah, speaking of panels, maps. Hallelujah, maps. We got Google Maps, kind of. Everything's safer with Google Maps. Yeah, I had to take this route. It'll take me upward.
Looks like there's multiple levels here. I'm picking up Reaverbot signals from above you. Be careful.
There were Reaverbots above me, now they're below me. Oh wait, I have done stuff on PS2. What am I talking about? What was Federation vs. Eon? That entire finale? What was that? Me staring into the black abyss of eternity or something? Wow. These things really usually aren't worth killing, because they're just so obnoxious. I mean, they drop some decent money, but they're a pain in the neck. Ah, yeah. Hey, James. Welcome to the stream. I wasn't even paying enough attention. I'm sorry about that. Do which thing, though? Kill the Reaverbot? I wish I had the spike shoes right about now. This would be a lot easier with them. Hey, just getting through some Legends. I was doing it on Twitch, but then I was like, you know what? Some of the people can't watch on Twitch right now, so we'll switch over. So that's what we did. We switched. And... yeah.
I'm picking up 3 medium-sized Reaverbots in the room ahead of you.
Whoop.
It looks like the doors are locked, too.
This area. This is actually kind of an interesting area. I like this. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, they're invincible. Boom. What I gotta do is drop them in these holes.
It looks like even if the Reaver bots are defeated, the doors still...
Didn't quite drop him in the hole.
So how are we supposed to get
Have to
through?
find the other holes.
There are 3 doors, 3 holes in the floor, 3 Reaver bots.
Blast, I wasn't quite lined up for him. Ow. That was me being a fool. Ow, ow. Get out of the cold. Gotcha.
Looks like one of the doors open, Mega Man.
Almost got him. One more of those, I should get him. I wish I had my boots, though. Come on. Not quite. Come on. Oh, that was so lame. There's no other word for it. That was lame. Come on. Good, Reaverbot. Now get in the hole. That was not you getting in the hole. That was you ignoring me and not going in the hole like you were supposed to. Come on. This time? Really? Ah. It was a cool mechanic, but it was sometimes rather finicky, for lack of a better word. There we go. That's number 2.
Another door just opened.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Ah. Over here, ugly. Get in the hole. That was you not getting in the hole. There we go. Hallelujah. We got the doors open. And we even have a monkey. If we could stop sliding long enough to talk to said monkey. We're gonna need to go to the south door. Now, I'll admit, normally those are actually supposed to be a bit of a challenge. But we remember what happened when we did this on hard mode. Please be the shoes. Please be the shoes. No, you're not the shoes. Ah, well. I'm almost through with this dungeon anyway. It doesn't really matter at this point. I guess we go to the far north door. Money. Well, money's nice, I guess. I would like shoes, please, game. I have them in my other game file. Maybe you get them after you clear the dungeon for the first time? I think that might actually be it, so... Yeah. Oh well. I don't think I need him for the next area anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh yes, this area. The keys. So I gotta chase down these keys.
Wow, this is amazing. Who'd have thought there was a place like this underground? Wait, watch out, Mega Man. There's a large beaver box.
Kill it first! So stop shooting missiles at you. Oops. Apparently didn't grab it very well. That's one key down. Ow. You jerk of Reaverbots, I hate you. Wow, how did you charge through my shots? What? Come on. Stay down. Stay down. This is kind of the strange parts of the game. When they started going on the gimmicks, it had some problems. What? But I was doing the grapple and everything. Ow. Why? I mean, it's nice getting the money and all, but I wasn't after money. Where's the keys? There they are. Ow, 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 ow. Come on! That's number 2, finally. Now where's the third key? All the way over there, of course. You dying right about now would have been really quite a nice thing for you to do, you know? Now, where in the world is that last key? So that way, okay. Nope. Don't be targeting them. Where is that? There it is. Get back here, key! Chasing down keys. You never thought you'd see that, huh? But that makes no sense. But I was gripping the key. I was gripping it. Grapple and everything. I will get this key whether it wants me to or not. Because you kind of need it to continue the game. But that makes no sense. It charged me down instead of letting me grab it. That's annoying. Gonna complain and whine for a little while because this is proving a little bit problematic. Got him. Finally. Hallelujah! Now I just have to get all the way across the room. Well, without getting hit by Reaver bots, preferably. Well, like that. There we go.
There's a large Reaver bot in the room, but I'm not getting a hostile reading from it. I don't think it's going to attack you.
That's kind of nice.
The last key should be in that room, Mega Man.
Yay!
We're nearly there.
We're gonna get the last key! Woohoo! Dibs. Got it. Now we can leave.
Congratulations, Mega Man.
Dig's not over till you get to the surface. This is true.
The Reaver bot on the other side of...
So now we have a Reaver bot that has an awesome theme. The key was frustrating, I won't lie. Getting those 3 keys to open this door, annoying, but...
I've never seen a reading like this before. Something's not right. Get away from it, Mega Man.
Uh-oh.
What's that? Some kind of platform? Mega Man, jump! Get on the platform!
The floors...
Strong energy reading. Get on the platform!
The energy on the on the ground is pretty bad.
Don't fall off, Mega Man!
Uh-oh. Speaking of which, we fell on the ground.
Its readings are fluctuating again. Watch out!
Run from the Reaver bot. Run, 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 run. Ow. This is where you don't want to be.
I think it's getting weaker, Mega
Got
Man.
him.
Now's your chance. Keep going, Mega Man.
Yay, he's dead. And what was the most climactic battle of never. But, oh, it's so cold. Even with the sweater, it's just too cold. And we can leave now. With the key! Yay! You can actually go back and do some more stuff later if you want, but we're kind of trying to charge through this game, so we're not going to do that. But we will upgrade our medicine bottle because it's empty. Best time to use it, too. Only warm thoughts? I would like some warm thoughts to warm me right now. That would be great. Resistor chip. That would have been nice for the Solkada ruin, but we have it now. Not that we need it, but we have it. And we're getting close to one of my favorite boss battles of this game. I love the upcoming boss battle. It's so delicious. But first... Oh, no. Save. Save. Always gotta save, you know? Asbestos shoes! Actually, why don't we improve our homing missile so it has better range, better lock on, then some better attack. Better energy? Yeah, why not? So we buffed up the weapon quite a bit, which is nice. So it'll be a little more handy than it's been. I've been using it mostly just to peel shields. Which, I mean, considering how overpowered my Buster gun is, well, makes sense. But I might actually... Oh, goodness. Switch save files later just to mess around with the special weapons. Let you guys choose who or what weapon we use against the final boss. When we get to that point.
Mega Man! So, you got the fourth and final key? If it weren't for all your hard work, those pirates would have gotten the keys, and who knows what would have happened.
It will be very interesting to see if they do anything now that we have all 4 keys in our possession.
What do you mean, they?
Those funny-looking people, the ones that we found on Forbidden Island who said they were ancients.
I trust everyone unless they give me a reason not to, but you don't live as long as I have without taking precautions. I have armed guards placed around the room. I can call on them if necessary to protect us and this ship.
I just hope
Here's
we
hoping.
won't need them.
Uh-oh. The keys are glowing. Glowing keys are never a good thing.
What was that?
I thought I felt something.
Confirmed.
Uh-oh.
All 4 keys have been recovered.
Have you made all the necessary preparations to take control of this ship?
Yes.
Very well, begin.
Uh-oh.
If necessary, is it acceptable to disable Mega Man Trigger? Even if it means destroying the Master's genetic code?
Uh-oh.
Your primary mission is to recover and secure the keys. Then, with luck, we will be able to salvage the Master's genetic code from Trigger's shell.
Understood. Initiating the simulation program.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
We've got to get out of here!
That's not a good sign. Oh, come on. Yeah, no. James, you should know better. Glowing keys are not good.
What's up with the ship? It's on fire! You don't think there's someone else after the keys, do you?
If we don't help her, she's probably going to crash. We've got to do something.
But if we're not careful, we'll
Yeah, totally.
I don't know if even that blue kid can get out of this one.
Babu, babu, babu.
You think so too, huh, Bon?
Mega Man.
Red means very good. The best. What even happened?
Huh? Where is everyone?
Don't you worry. Gats is taking care of them.
Mistress Yuna, what are you doing?
My, you recognize me as Yuna? Even though I destroyed my original shell?
Don't waste your time, Gates. You could become infected
Aberrant
by
logic.
aberrant
Okay.
My, aren't we testy? What have I done?
You should ask yourself that question, Yuna. It doesn't matter. Not anymore. I have made my decision. I will not tolerate interference.
You're going to destroy the Master's genetic sample, aren't you? Without even consulting me. That's not exactly fair, is it?
When you destroyed your original shell, I became the only mother unit for this system. I am within the Master's system parameters. Fairness is irrelevant.
I thought you'd say that.
Mistress Sarah, here are the keys. You must return to Elysium. This unit will follow after recovering the Master's genetic sample.
Excuse me, I'm talking with Sarah.
You're not very, forceful there, Yuna.
The keys! Now this is a problem. She plans on executing the carbon reinitialization program.
Carbon reinitialization
program? Basically, every human alive will be deleted, wiped out, and the ancients will be restored. What?
Please do not complicate matters.
Why is the
further,
power
Mistress
acting
Yuna.
up?
There are several preparations to be made. Please
Oh,
remove
that's
yourself
why.
from this ship at once.
I don't know if I can do that.
Comply or this unit will use deadly force. Your answer?
No, Gas. You know what to do.
Are you sure, Mistress Yuna?
Gats, what are you doing?
Though I'm no longer recognized as a mother unit in this body, it means too that I'm not affected by behavioral limiters. I can do whatever I want.
Initiating countermeasures.
Gats, cease your actions at once. What are you doing?
All right, Mega Man. I've separated Geets from his ship. Go up on deck. Geets should be there. Where we go from here is up to you, Mega Man. Do you fight Geets? Or do you give him the Master's genetic sample? Confused? That's not surprising, I guess. After all, you have lost your memory, haven't you? But that doesn't...
It kinda does!
All that matters is what you think and how you feel.
No, it's pretty important.
Now, don't try to think about things too hard. Just be true to you yourself. And follow...
That sounds like great advice on one side, but on the other, kinda
If we
stupid.
do not hurry, he is likely to destroy the entire ship.
Well, Mega Man, what are you going to do?
What the? I thought I saw something flying around, but I don't think it was a Reaver bot.
Diesel, look!
Hey, wait, that's Mega Man! What is going
Nothing.
on here?
Nothing at all.
What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is a chance I've been waiting for. We're going to settle the score with that blue brat once and for all.
Wait a minute, Diesel. If that ship crashes, we'll lose the keys and everything else of value on it. Like it or not, we have to help him.
I guess you're right, Tron. All right, then. First, we help Mega Man. Then we take the keys. Okay, people, get lively. We've got work to do.
This is a long cutscene, but a lot of stuff is happening.
Are you malfunctioning, Gats? There's no need for us to fight. Why do you insist on opposing me?
Sorry, Gates, but I don't believe what Mistress Sarah is planning is right.
Mistress Yuna is also in error, abandoning her shell for a carbons. That is no longer Mistress Yuna. It's an abomination, an affront to us all. If you insist on following her, I shall be forced to terminate you. Both of you!
Master Trigger, I'm sorry. I have failed. You are our only hope.
That's it, Mega Man!
Prepare yourself.
Jump, Mega Man! You should be able to dodge his attack!
Couple? Yeah, this is pretty far into the stream, honestly. I mean, into the game. We're towards the end.
Now we finish this. Prepare yourself.
You done yet, bro? Doesn't look like it. Giving up? Guess not. How about now? Nope. He didn't give up despite being hit pretty hard.
This is all you're doing. If it weren't for you, this would
You're the
not
one who was
happen.
attacking me.
This unit cannot allow Mistress Sarah to be harmed.
Ow. So, who thinks that was not good to happen?
Do not forget, the Master is the only true human remaining. The system exists only to protect and serve the Master. We exist for this and only this purpose.
Mother?
Remember, the Master says illogical things at times. If he does, ignore him.
I do not understand why the Master would wish to have a unit such as that by his side. What would prompt such behavior?
The Master is lonely.
What?
Good question.
Is this a dream?
They scolded you again, did they not? My little friend? Don't be upset. Sarah often reprimands me as well. And do you know why? I can show you. Observe.
Who is that? I feel like I know him.
Beautiful. Is it not? These lights are one of the beta cities. But these are not ordinary betas. I have modified them slightly. Betas. You call them carbons. Though artificially created, in the end they may be closer to people than you think. The people living there know thirst, hunger, disease. They suffer all these things, and in the end, they grow old and die. But for one brief moment, they shine as bright as the sun. Because they know these hardships, they also know the meaning of happiness. Compared to theirs, our perfect world is cold and sterile. I'd like to ask you to do something for me, Mega Man. Can you take me there? What do you say?
Take you there? What? Wait, I know him. He's the Master. I remember now. I came here. I came to Terra with the Master. And then...
Come on, Mega Man. If you fall asleep, you'll never wake up again. Open your eyes. I thought I might not be able to make contact with you.
Where are...
We're inside one of your memory files. The file you entrusted Data with all those years ago.
Memory? Data?
You were badly damaged by Geetz's attack. I'm rebuilding you, using Data's memory to restore your programming. You won't be fully optimized for a while longer. So just sit back and relax.
There's a lot I would like to say right now, but...
Restore program?
Listen to the sounds of everyday life, the sounds of city life, the smell of evening meals being prepared. All this and more we in Elysium have lost. Thank you, Mega Man. Thanks to you, I have finally been able to experience this for myself. For 3,000 years, I have been free from hardship and pain. A life of luxury and ease, obeying my heart's desires. Seeing these people, grateful for the simple joys of life, I wonder, was I truly happy? I have made up my mind, Mega Man. Carry out my final command. I want you to destroy the system. I realize now that we were wrong. Correct my mistake. Make things right again. This is a good luck charm. As long as you have it, no one can stop or harm you. Return to Elysium. Delete all data from the library, understand? Please, Mega Man.
That's his task. The one thing that bugs me, though, is his voice.
It looks as though...
Not the Master's, Mega Man's.
I know I cannot survive long outside of Elysium. Therefore... Goodbye, Mega Man. Thank you for all you have done for me. All these many years. I go now. Into the arms of my true mother.
Master.
So that's what this is all about. Sarah never told me about this.
You are...
Yuna. Remember me?
You...
He's not a very good voice actor.
Sarah is in charge of Elysium's system. I was in charge of Terra's system. My official designation was Mother.
Mother?
Now I understand why you downloaded your memories of the Master into that little monkey. So they couldn't be scanned or tampered with. Now I understand why you brought the Master here. Why you tried to destroy the system.
Mistress Yuna, Mistress Sarah has almost reached Elysium.
We're running out of time. Unless we stop her, Sarah will...
He's absolutely an amazing voice actor.
The carbon reinitialization program was meant to be run only after the Master and all other humans had died. It uses their genetic codes to clone new humans. If it's activated, everyone alive on Terra will be eliminated. Only you can stop Sarah from using it. It looks like your self-repair functions are working. We can go now, but you still need to decide what to do.
Mega Man!
He'll be all right. Though
Yeah,
his memory
that's
is still
fair.
fragmented, he can still download whatever he needs from your little monkey friend. Now, Gats and I will get a pod ready that will take you back to
Can I stop
Elysium.
freezing for like 10
We can
minutes?
find both of us where you initially came to Terra. The choice is yours, the Master's final wish, or follow the path the system has chosen. Find us when you make up your mind.
You're not
See you.
helpful.
Look in any library and you can find a history of civilization as we know it, but there's nothing describing the world before we started recording events. I always wondered why. Now I know. We didn't evolve. We were created. One day, boom, there we were, with a language and culture provided for us.
I wanted to know who built all the ruins and why they were there. We owe everything to the Master.
How do you even know?
I don't know whether this master system should be destroyed or not. It's too big for me. We're in your hands, Mega Man. Do what you think is best. There's nothing we can do about it. What will be, will be.
Mega Man, I don't know what your life was like before we met, but do what you think is right, no matter what. I'll keep looking until I find my parents, but you're the most important thing in my life. If not for you, I wouldn't have been able to do all the things I've done. That's why I know you'll do what's best for me. For everyone, come on, let's go. She's waiting for us. Right.
Mega Man, his voice actually seems to have reversed from being somewhat mature to very not mature. But yeah, you're pretty accurate with the green Miku hair thing. Oh, yes, we want to save. So, we're actually towards the last chapter, shall we say. So that'll be nice. No, we don't want Pokete, we want here.
Well, here we are. Mega Man, be careful. Please?
I will.
Whew. We are on the finale, so everything's gonna be longer cutscenes at this point.
What was that girl's name again? Roll? She was quite worried while you were unconscious and kept asking if there was anything she could do. She looked desperate. She probably would have done anything. Anything I told her to. If she thought it would have helped to bring you back. Once I told her you were probably going to be all right, she almost started crying. You should take good care of her.
No! What gave you that idea?
How are we doing, Gats?
Engines are online.
I had Gats merge with the shuttle pod to repair it.
Master Trigger, hurry. Mistress Sarah will execute the carbon reinitialization program shortly.
What are you waiting for? Get in!
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I really like Roll and all the other carbons. I think they're worth preserving, even if it means destroying the system.
While this unit has reservations about destroying the system, it will do its utmost to assist you.
Well, here we are. Let's do what we came here to.
Yeah, I mean, I like Twitch for a lot of reasons. It doesn't have quite as much lag, which is kind of a big deal. But at the same time, it seems to be something that makes life easier on a lot of people. So I'm going to try this and see how it works. I thought it was worth the attempt anyway. And welcome to the stream, Kendroid. The defense area. Then through the side area. There should be a refractor in the defense area that can be used to power the elevator. Yay! So, yeah, we're towards the end of the game here, but let's get some goodies. The green eye, which is actually, I think, yeah, one of the important things she used to do the thing. But anyway, we're probably not going to mess around too much with all that because once we get to the final battle, I can switch over to the other save file.
Alright, I'll spot for you, Mega Man. I know Elysium like the back of my hand.
So at least the final battle should be interesting. Not quite as easy as the rest of the game because I'll switch over. GDQ? GDQ. No, I don't know what that is. I'm sorry.
The floor is thinner in that spot. If you increase the relative gravity, you should be able to break through it.
You could drop me a link on the chat or something. Yeah, that would probably work.
What you see in front of you is a gravity field. The relative gravity on the other side of the entrance is heavier.
Oh, awesome game's done quick. Okay. No, I haven't. I probably should get around to that. Boop. Energizer pack. There's another reason besides goodies.
If you lower the relative gravity, you'll be able to jump
Space
higher than
jump.
normal. If you increase the gravity, your jumping ability will be proportionately decreased. But you already knew that, didn't you? You can also use that control panel to download information about Elysium.
If we want, we can check out, but basically most of it's like, hey, we're getting ready for the launch. If you don't need critical repairs, don't bother the team. That kind of thing. So, yeah. Oh, let's actually catch that ledge this time. That'd be kind of great. I guess my aim is off today. There we go. That's better. I believe we go this way. Yeah. Yep, this is the way, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, definitely. I think my best time on Legends 1 is about 45 minutes, I think. Definitely not the fastest speed time in the world, but not bad. It blocked the first, but let myself get hit by the second. My bad. And the third, because, wow, fail on my part. Boop. Hey, welcome to the stream, Mugen Lover. And I wasn't even looking at the screen, and I got myself got. Why me? Okay, so both those doors aren't working, which means there's gotta be something else. Gotta be something I'm missing. Is there something on the... I don't think there is, actually. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. So, the two doors are locked. What am I missing? Alright. I'll be glad to have you back when you get back. Oh, well, apparently I didn't hit the other door. Okay. Just the battle against, Geats and, some of the history of Mega Man. So nothing too major. Nothing big, you know, just how it goes. Whee! I'm a spaceman. I think there's only one door here, which is over here. And it's locked. Of course it is. Is there another door? Maybe I have to have neutral gravity or something? Yeah, I'll try neutral gravity. Oh. Well, maybe I won't try neutral gravity. There's gotta be a control panel of some sort or something. Or maybe I just have to kill all the enemies. We'll try that. Oh, great. I mean, I do have a medicine bottle, so it's not the worst thing ever. Probably! I won't even argue that. Probably did. Okay, yeah, so you just had to clear up the enemies. Okay, that's simple enough. No! Heavy gravity! I hate heavy gravity. Yeah, that would be nice. But it was a PlayStation 1 game, so the fact it controls as smoothly as it does and it plays as well as it does, using analog sticks even, I mean, I'm not even bothering with the D-pad, I'm actually using the real analog sticks here. I can see him do that. The way I've been depicting Mega Man, oh, that's just not very nice of me. But yeah, I agree. There are some design decisions that definitely were frustrating about the game. But overall, it's got a lot of strengths going for it, so... Like... Oh, that is mean. Hey, nerd! Guess what time it is? Whirly time! I could see it. Oh yeah, the graphics are also absolutely amazing for its time. I mean, the game... A lot of people don't respect it for what it is, and that is really unfortunate. Because this game does so much right. I mean, again, there are things that are incredibly frustrating and obnoxious about it. Like, the grabbing isn't the best, and there are times when you wish you'd throw a little better, but, and some of the side challenges can be incredibly painful to deal with. But overall, the game does so much right. It's just, it's hard to hate it for that. Oh yeah, it is a really fun game. I mean, like I said, it's got its faults, but every game does. Well, apparently it's going to actually show that up. I didn't realize it'd do that on PlayStation 1 games. Probably my biggest complaints are some of the, what do you call them? Gimmicks, there we go. Some of the gimmicks weren't the best well executed, and the lock-on can be a tad bit frustrating, but for its time, it definitely has one of the best lock-on systems that a game could offer for 3D. Definitely better than X7 did in, like, every regard. Like this? When they made X7, they should have taken cues from this game. They really should have. Ips. I hate those things. I really do. I mean, I've dealt with them better than I have been today, but I'm also talking while I'm doing this, which is probably not something I should be doing if I want to not get eaten by these. But, yeah, I mean, even when I wasn't completely distracted, I'll admit there are times I have trouble dodging those stupid things. I hate those things. They're so annoying. I am a nuisance, and I will be annoying you all day. Have fun with that. That's basically them. Yeah, X7 was just generally garbage, unfortunately. 3... Mega Man X3 was alright. Mega Man 3 was... I liked 3 a lot. 8 was pretty fun. It's better than people claim it is, although I'll admit I don't care much for the surf levels. Jump! Jump! Slide! Slide! Shut up! But outside of that, it actually does a lot of stuff right, so I can't complain too much. And this is actually a really nice place to farm if you want to farm for money, because they just keep dropping Reaver bots. And it's not probably the best place to farm, but it is a good place. Yeah, I didn't like 7 much, but I felt it was clunky, slow, and all that. Oh, that stinks. I didn't have it on mine. My copy of it was just fine. So that was nice. Yeah, 7's bosses were a pain in the neck. I still hate Shade Man. Can't lie about that. Shade Man and I are not friends. There we go. Huh. Okay. This is proving to be a bit of a labyrinth here. I didn't care for 7's bosses that much, unfortunately. Wily Capsule, on the other hand, oh my word, was that awful. Wily Capsule, why were you such a pain in the neck? Okay, yeah, I know what to do, I think. Boop. Honestly, I don't know. I mean, some of the bosses weren't too bad in 7, but, you know. Oops. I didn't mean to actually do that, but we'll see if I can actually get through. Otherwise, I'll have to go back. Because I don't think it'll let me through on heavy gravity. Oh, it did. That's good news. Powered Up? Yeah, I owned a copy of the game. I used to play that all the stinking time. I might actually be able to stream that, now that I think about it. I did like it more than the original, just because it was a little more balanced, all things considered. But, yeah. It was a little odd, it was. It was definitely on the... Yeah, the new mode was pretty good. And, I did like the fact that the game also did the entire, hey, 2 new stages, and, don't forget, we're also going to make it so you can create stages. Oh, I loved doing that. And being able to play as all the robot masters, that was cool, too. Booster pack. Yeah, the oil slider jump isn't the best special weapon, but it gets the job done, so... Yeah, let's see. Which way do we go? Oh man, it's been so long since I've done this area that I can barely remember. Yeah, the Oil Man gameplay was pretty lackluster. He really isn't. Didn't think this is the right way, but I had to check. Yeah, need to go back. Blast. But first, back to heavy gravity. That bites. I don't know. I would have to check. I think all of the characters had hard mode. Well, apparently not. Apparently I can't do that. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. I wouldn't play hard mode on Oil Man. No thank you, that was horrible. Ow. Makes sense, though. I mean, it was just really quite frustrating to deal with at times. Well, the good news is I dodged. The bad news is I am now dealing with this problem. I don't know that person. I need to brush up on my YouTubing, apparently. Oh, that makes sense. I am not that much of a masochist. I could be brutal on myself, but I'll pass on that. If I ever do a perfect run, it'll probably be like X1 or something. I mean, I did do a no upgrade challenge on Maverick Hunter X. Ugh. Are you trying to give me, like, nightmares or something there? Wait, did I go the right way? No, I didn't. Oh well. Gotta kill these things. Pop bubbles while I'm doing it. Well, apparently I'm gonna get hit regardless. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. This is the door. Okay, yeah. This is the right floor. I must have missed a door. Oh, brother. That's terrible. Someone who doesn't like the X series. Unforgivable. Okay, maybe I did miss a door. What in the world? Did I miss something somewhere? I'm beginning to suspect I did. So, let's see. Yeah, that's true. The pause trick is just really broken for that, I won't lie. Really good, but also really broken. Oh. Is it... Nope, apparently not. Maybe in here? Nope, apparently not. Okay. Yeah, she is. She is. Keep him away from me, Gats. Geets. Not Gats. Gats was helping Mega Man. Through Yuna. Man, I used to be able to do this so quickly and I can't even remember, and I played it not that long ago. I'm probably missing something super obvious that I'm just being stupid about, and just being like, when I realize what happened, I'll just be like, really? Why'd I forget? Yeah, Yellow Devil and Powered Up is alright. He's not too bad. Okay, that's frustrating. I know I've got to be missing something, but what? What am I missing? It's got to be a floor below. So, let's see. I'm gonna check that room again, I guess. Oh! Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam? I never got around to Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam, but... I wouldn't mind trying it. Unfortunately, Windows 10 does not like emulators at all. And money's a little tight after having to pick everything up for YouTubing. But I would like to try it someday. I would. I'm a pretty big fan of Gundam. I'm not maybe the ultimate, but yeah, I know it's not the cheapest game. Unfortunately. I jumped out of it and I still got caught, despite jumping out of it. If I'd been on normal gravity or low gravity, I would have been fine, but I wasn't. Yeah. If only we were all born in Japan, then we could have all sorts of games that we don't get over here. Well, at least we get Pokemon and we get Final Fantasy and several other titles like that, so it's not a complete loss. But, I hate Windows 10, James. Don't even suggest otherwise. That's true. Japan does have a very strict social schedule and all that. Structure, not schedule. I'll give you that. Something I'm not particularly fond of, but I'm sure there are people who are A-okay with said structure. Me, I'm all about not structure. Little bit of chaos and madness goes a long way for me. Ow. Bubbles! Why do bubbles hurt? You're not Bubble Man. It's the best around. I didn't think so, but I had to check because, yeah. Pretty much. So if that's not it, that's not it. That's definitely not it. I guess we go back down the hall, I guess. That's kind of annoying. I'm glad you got Windows 7, though. I am. Because it's a lot more stable. And I'm sorry if I'm being a little slow in responses. I'm kind of, you know. So I would like it if I could have the screen at the same height as my actual screen, but I can't. Huh. You literally did nothing and just let me shoot you. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it's my job's easier at least. Actually, they have a point. Windows 98 was a really nice operating system. I mean, would it function in today's society? No. I mean, it wouldn't have the oomph to do it, and it wouldn't run the programs you need, but it was an excellent operating system. It really was. I almost would rather have a Commodore 64 over Windows 10. That would actually be kind of hilarious. We're gonna revive Windows 98 and have it run all the 06 stuff. That would honestly be amazing. Probably for all the wrong reasons, but you know what? I don't care. I'll pass. I will pass. I've actually run DOS. Both on emulation and actually run it because I'm not going to answer that. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that too. Well, apparently we're going back to the shuttle bay because I'm going to save real quick. Recharge weapons and all that fun jazz. I'm tempted to switch files just so I can look at the map, because for the life of me... Yeah. He's just like, you know what? I don't like you, Sarah, so I'm gonna give you another noogie for old time's sake, and to torment you. I don't know what I'm missing. I just don't see it. Ow. Should have stopped dashing, but you know what? I don't care. Maybe I'm missing a side door? Their idea of strategy is to walk into you until they die. That's really kind of a dumb strategy. Of course, these guys have a similar strategy, except they don't kill themselves when they dash into you. So that automatically makes them smarter. Just because they don't suicide. Sure, that may not be a huge accomplishment or anything, but it's still some kind of accomplishment for these guys. Okay, so... just have to kill all these guys again. Wonderful. Oh, they kind of do, actually. They might have actually used those Reaver bots as kind of an inspiration. Huh. The Double Zeta? I should have been looking at the screen, not the chat. Oh well. Just double checking one more time to make sure. Yeah, it's gotta be the top door. Oh, nice. Maybe we can't move because the gravity's so heavy. Huh, that's an interesting theory. Please don't say what I'm thinking you're probably thinking. Hey, kind of does look like a big Zam. Oh, you don't have to unlock it? That's weird. I am thinking about doing the Zeonic side on Fed vs. Zeon too, so that's a thing. I just want to beat up Sarah already. Yeah. Yep. Ow. Come on, die, please. Thank you. Now you can die too. Wow, that's a pretty low selection of Gundams that need unlocked. Whew. Nope. Blast it. What am I missing? She is petty. Come on, let me go beat you up already, Sarah. Really? Come on. What am I missing? Maybe I just need to take a break for... Oh, that's what I'm missing. There's doors in here. I'm blind! Don't mind me, I remember things now. Hey, dummy, look what you're doing. Actually, look around the room. You can't seem to find where you need to go, then look around the rooms you haven't looked around fully, idiot. That's what I think needed to be said to me. Well, I said it for myself now, so I guess that makes up for it. Get away from me, Killer Bubble! Actually, those things hit pretty hard later on. Was this literally just an empty room? I think it was. Yes, it was. Oh! Yeah, I could. The thing about arcade, though, is it's just so short. Which I guess isn't necessarily a bad thing. I mean, just like a mini-series of it or something? Yeah, I could see. I've been thinking about maybe doing that, but taking a break from it for now. I mean, I did finish off the campaign, so, you know. And I used to play that game so much, so it's kind of one of those... Yeah. I remember that, yeah. Ah, well, we'll go and do this, because probably for the best. There we go. Get the money. And get better gravity on our side. There we go. And there's also a couple different doors for us to work with here, so that's nice. We'll go this way first. Yeah, the campaign of Fed vs. Zeon is kind of lackluster at points, but yeah. Could be a lot worse too, so... At least it's not Crossfire. That game had me sad when I saw it. And it's still better than another particular game we could bring up to memory of the Gundam franchise. What's it called again? I'm trying to remember. Brain's not working very well because I'm also doing this. But, whee! Oh, Journey to Jaburo, that's right. Oh, I hated that game with such passion. Like, I would rather play X7 than Journey to Jaburo. That's saying something. When I'd rather play X7 than Journey to Jaburo. And thankfully we now have the map, so this won't be quite as difficult. Whee! Okay, that looks amazing. Oh, that didn't. I shouldn't have been talking. I regret everything I've said and done. Big Sam only positive. Yeah, with Journey to Jaburo, though, I mean, it just... Oh, that game made me so mad, I won't even lie. Yeah, it is a recorder's curse. I think it really is kind of a thing with recording. No! Why do you always have to take away my high jumps? On the plus side, if I remember correctly, this should be where the giant refractor is. Which will be used to power the elevator later. Yep. Hey, guess who was right?
Hey!
I can use it later. Thank you for that. Why'd you have to freeze me to say that, though? I mean, roll doesn't do that. You're like X5 Alia. There we go. Also, those guys are a lot more fun to fight. Kind of! We're finally through the defense zone. Yay! #1 most complicated part of this dungeon is done.
Looks like you've made it to the residential area. Does it bring back any memories?
Yes, probably. We're gonna want to go first. Some people do get lost in this particular zone, but honestly, I don't find it too bad. As long as you kind of keep track of what island you're on, which isn't too hard to do. Whee! Accessory pack. Wow, that was brutal. Did you know Juno had legs before I got to him? Afterwards, he was legless. Oh. That's awful. Also, awfully hilarious, I won't lie. I do believe, actually, yeah, there's nothing for this island. I just wanted to make sure. Ooh, nice! Oh, yeah. I don't blame you. Oh, man, that idea. Ah, that's a good idea. Dum-dum. The one thing I do have to say about Journey to Jaburo is the soundtrack was pretty hardcore in a good way. I liked the soundtrack. It was good. It was good stuff. Excuse me. On islands that don't have any Reaver bots, I can look at the screen more. Or on walking, like going between. Should be right here, yes. Just making sure there's no goodies hiding behind these things, because they like to do that. You know, this area actually reminds me of another game. Ooh, nice! It's better than Federation Xeons. If you want to hear it, you have to go to the battlefield. The proper one. Should be, yeah, there should be a goodie right up here. If I'm correct, it'll be behind one of these gates. Apparently not. Okay, I thought there was. I'm just a little more greedy. Yep. Accurate. I can confirm that this is accurate. Since that's not gonna work, we need to take this gate. And then we take the gate down, but I just want to make sure that there's nothing, okay. Boop. Boop. There should be something over here. There it is. I knew there was one more thing. Wasn't what I remembered. My memory fails me again. Curses. Here we are.
That's the building where the Master lived. I'll bet you probably spent a lot of your time there, didn't you?
And now we will be able to go back and forth. Oh! Apparently they're here too. Alright. I'll save and try to restart the stream and see how that works. Sorry to hear that. I'll see if I can't fix that. Well, we should be going, I guess? Is it just automatically? Okay, I guess it's just gonna do it that way. That works for me. Makes my job a little easier, I guess. So, if the stream isn't quite as choppy, that's a good thing. Awesome. Sounds good. Sorry about the pause like that, but hey, we got it going again, so. One of the reasons why I didn't want to transfer to YouTube was because it sounded like being able to restart the stream if you needed to would be a pain in the neck. Well, that's promising. Defense area is over. Now we're the mother area. Oh, awesome. Oh, speaking of which, apparently it's playing on my screen. I don't want that. Turn on mouse so I can pause that. That should free up a little bit of bandwidth if I pause the stupid thing. I don't know why it auto-started like that, but it did. Go Sigma. He died! Don't you know? He's dead. Turn off the mouse again, and we're ready to go. Ow! Okay, that wasn't what I wanted to do, but that's fine. I will kill you quickly. He is very dead, yes. And you can die, thank you. Tab over to the dashboard. Goodies! Money goodies. And yes, this does mean you can actually go all the way back to Terra if you want, which you will eventually want to if you're gonna be a completionist. But we're not completionisting here. I've already completionisted on a different save file. And yes, this is the boss rush that you were probably expecting and you didn't get in Legends 1. I'm gonna steal her life savings every time I turn around. Don't you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Get on the platform, get on the platform. Thank you. I'm also gonna kill her Reaver bots. I know, that was terrible grammar. I don't care, though. I'm a fail like that. I don't care when I should, and I care when I shouldn't. That's how I roll. Probably not the best way to roll, but you know what? Whatever. No! I don't want to be on fire. And in fact, I don't have to be on fire. Run away! Got him. As soon as that bar goes away, I can go to the next one. Come on, die already. There we go. Actually, this is a pretty fun game to 100%. To be serious, though. There's quite a bit to do, lots of weapons to acquire, and all of them are actually pretty cool. Some aren't as good as others for obvious reasons, like the Ground Hunter. Sounds cool, it's just not very effective. Then there's a radar gun thing that you can fire off, and then it'll shoot whenever it detects anything, so it's pretty cool. So there are pretty neat weapons. They came up with some inventive ideas and kept some old classics like the homing missile. So yeah, good stuff there. Good stuff. Oh yeah. It can be really quick in the right hands. Ow, ow. Well, the downside to Legends is if you get hit by one attack, oftentimes you can't do anything about it, you just have to take it. Yep. Whee! I will kill you, and you will like it. Okay, you won't really, but I said that because otherwise you'd be fighting me harder. I will shoot you. There we go. Actually, I might end up doing Radiata Stories as a stream, too. That's actually not a bad idea. Let's play Radiata Stories or stream it? Not a bad idea. 150,000 Zenny. Woohoo! Killer robot, alien garlic. Yeah, pretty much. It's a good game. I like it. It's also absolutely ridiculous. Uh-oh. This guy. Hello again. Are you ready to get shot in the face like last time? I'll take that as a yes. You can die now, thank you. There's the door, and we move on. Pretty sure that's all the bosses. Priest tick. Yeah, that is true. Yep, I can't do nothing yet. I can eat and sleep is all. Yep. If you time your speed down at the right time in that area, you can actually get through there without slowing down, or without stopping or running into a wall. But I didn't. The library. Do you obey the system or you destroy it? Alright. Sorry to hear that. But we can actually go ahead and swap to the other save file, which will actually be a good thing in this case because we'll have a larger variety of weapons and all that fun stuff. Pretty much, though. Need to make sure that we're in the right area. Hey, roll! No, we don't want to improve weapons. So what weapon are we going to use? Crusher, basically a giant gravitic hand grenade. Buster cannon, which is like a rocket launcher, kind of. Hyper Shell does a lot of damage over an area, but you can't move. Homing missile, that's what we've been using. Ground crawler just rolls around the ground. Useless against Sarah, so we're not going to bother with that. Vacuum arm, suck up refractors. Useful, but not against Sarah. That unfortunately won't work against the final boss either because there's no walls. Shield arm, not very useful, unfortunately. The shield doesn't block very much attack. So, yeah. Energy blade, that is a cool weapon, but it is also difficult to use right. Shining laser, overpowered. Machine gun, just fun. Spread buster, that's hard to aim. Aqua blaster, useless. Hunter seeker, that actually is that thing you fire off that actually targets enemies when they get close. Drill arm, can't use against her. So, yeah. We could do either ridiculously overpowered, or, because this one here, for example, ridiculously overpowered. Hyper, or Buster Cannon, pretty slow, but pretty powerful. Ground Crawler, not useful. I'm trying to find something that's both a mix of useful and kind of neat. You know what? We're going to demonstrate just how powerful this thing is, I think. Cancel's not a weapon, my friend. All the way back up. Oops. That is a thing that I forget about all the stinking time, apparently. Especially when I'm talking. Where's the door? There's the door. And we are on the S-Class license, so we will have, you know, they'll be more powerful. They take more hits and stuff. But they also drop more money. Because we have our S-Class license. Whee! Okay, that explains it. I don't have the range. It's just really powerful close range. So I'm basically a melee fighter today. Melee only! Meow. Also, this weapon looks cool. I'm gonna throw one just so you can see. See what I mean? Cool looking weapon. They're like holy hand grenades, except for evil people only. Getting closer to the end, which we probably could have ended it by now, but you know what? Figured higher difficulty at the end would be better. Just so we can at least say that, yeah, I can beat the game without being on the easiest setting and all that fun stuff, so, you know. Whee! Unfortunately, we had to go through these halls again, and we don't have any bosses in the way this time. Which is both a good and a bad thing. On the good side, because it's, you know, less having to wander, I mean, less time use, but on the other hand, it's not as interesting, so I'll talk. So how was your day, everybody? Those who are still watching. Mine was alright. I did laundry, got this stuff cleaned, and brr, I'm still freezing. Oh, brother. That bites. Banshee dogs. Whee! Yeah, dogs can be needy. See? Told you. You can do it in one take if you're doing it right. Well, here we go. Ah, gotcha.
Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit. Execution of carbon reinitialization program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit.
Pause?
Execution of carbon reinitialization
It's a good question.
program has been paused, awaiting order to continue from other unit.
Could you stop repeating yourself?
I have been waiting for you, Major.
Holy smokes. Just remind you of anybody?
I could have executed the carbon reinitialization program.
That makes sense. Sorry to hear
but I
that.
chose not to. Do you know why? Unlike you, I cannot act against the system. I can only act within the parameters it defines.
Saku.
Indeed, I cannot think of anything beyond the
Juno.
system's limits. That is why I cannot comprehend what could have motivated the Master to attempt to destroy the system. I am jealous of you. You were close to the Master. You understood his thoughts in a way I will never be able to. Yuna chose to remove herself from the system, even though she is, like myself, another unit. I cannot do that. I've waited for you, whom the Master loved.
Swirlies, noogies, and being an absolute jerk. It's stealing my life savings.
Perhaps by defeating you, who is so sympathetic to the Master's desires, I can purge myself of these troublesome emotions. Come then, Mega Man Trigger. Show me what a first-class purifier is capable of.
We will indeed. It's a good weapon.
Well, Trigger?
Whee! Ow. Now, if you're not fully upgraded, this can actually be a pretty interesting fight, and much like the Juno fight before, where it's, you know, pretty crazy both ways. Unfortunately, there is one downside to her over Juno. She actually messes around with gravity. And when she messes around with gravity, it's just obnoxious. Well, I haven't upgraded all the weapon or energy canteen, but Juno fight with public domain music. Kind of, I guess. You missed through it, Mega Man. You missed through it. Got her. I'm beating up Sarah.
Gats is attempting to assist you by invading my internal systems. I do not understand. A servitor unit such as GAD should be unable to disobey the system's commands. Still, a mother unit like myself is superior to a servitor unit. His sabotage attempts are a distraction, nothing more. When last we struggled, you imprisoned me on Terra. Perhaps this time, it will be you who is imprisoned.
She might be a little bit salty about the fact that I imprisoned her on Terra like that. Whoops! Yeah, it is a sad thing. That's his expression right now. Yeah, Capcom never releasing another game was really heartbreaking. It's really unfortunate this game didn't get that next game.
Shall we continue?
In just a second, yeah. You imprisoned me on Terra. I'll imprison you on the moon. And I accidentally opened up Edge. Oops. I don't use Edge. But, you know, it likes to do that because it does. And just make sure that everything is taken care of there. Sorry, just had to deal with a couple of things real quick. But here we go. Mouse back off. Let's roll. You mean less Edge? Ow. I hate that attack of hers because it's an instant drop to your last hit point. No, you don't. Okay, maybe you do. Run from the meteors! Nope. Ow. Unfortunately, I'm stuck in a blasted thing that I can't get out of. Nope, 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 nope. No black hole for me. Ow. It kinda is, now that you mention it. Huh. Ow. I'd rather not feel your power, thank you. And she's done. Mega Dancy? Yeah! Mega Dancy! Yep, see what I mean though? The Crusher is just such a great weapon. It's just really powerful. Terrible range, but awesome power. Comparable to the Shining Laser in its own right. Except you don't get stuck on the ground.
Whenever the master looked at me, I detected a sadness in his eyes. The more I obeyed the system and tried to serve the master, the sadder he seemed. Now, Trigger, thanks to you, perhaps the master will also smile at me.
Or whatever.
Sarah! At last, I understand. Thank you, Trigger. Thank Sarah.
That noise didn't help this emotional moment.
Don't think you're going to get off that easily, Sarah. You were always too stubborn for your own good. If we have a shell, we can transfer your primary programs over, right? Gats is dead. He died because of your gamble. If you die as well, who will be left to keep me company?
For being a mother unit, you're not very forceful.
You can't fool me. I know you can hear me. Still going to ignore me? Then let me tell you something. Now that Elysium is no longer functioning, the old system the Master's people shut down has started to reactivate. It was your responsibility to monitor it. If you die and it takes over, the Master's work was for nothing. Do you want that?
Do you mean to say that
She stole your body!
the Elder System is becoming active again?
There are remnants of that system buried all over Terra in what the Commons call ruins.
Yeah, I was.
There's so many, even I don't
Sorry.
know how many there are. I doubt they'll be fully active soon, but eventually they will. If we don't do anything, just imagine what will happen to Terra and all its people. If the Elders and their machines activate...
The Elders.
What will your sacrifice here have been for? What do you say, Sarah? Are you up for living with the people the Master left behind? Could be a little wild, but interesting.
Perhaps it might be worthwhile.
I can't remember the last time I saw you smile, Sarah.
I'll think about it, once we figure out a way to return to Terra.
That's a very good point, Sarah.
She said Sarah, what?
So what are we going to do, Mega Man? If we can't get back to Terra, then I can't give Roll her mother back.
Is that the only thing you're worried about?
Don't worry, Yuna.
Why?
I know Roll. She'll come looking for us. No matter
About that. And now we have credits. And they're fairly long. I don't know if I can skip. I'll try, though. Hey! We're not going to watch those credits.
10 seconds to ignition. Is everything ready? Southwestern wind, speed 1 knot. Should be little to no interference.
Thanks, James. Thanks.
All workers to the shelters. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off!
So far, so good. And a problem.
Oh, that's the 10th time we've tried. Maybe we should just give up. I got all excited when I heard that
The monkey.
the monkey came back from outer space and was going to give us ancient technology. But it just doesn't seem to live up to all the hype. Going to the stars, a task not easily undertaken. There's bound to be difficulties.
Yes, but it looks like they're on the right track to me.
Right track? Yes! Will they actually ever get him off? It's Capcom. I want to cry.
I think this system was too complex. We need to keep things simpler. That way, less things can go wrong.
But if we build it this way, it will cost too much. If we take existing parts and put them together this way... See? Just look at how much money we can save.
I think if we modify the fuel injectors like this, it just might solve the problem.
It's really simple, really simple. If you would just listen to me, I could show you. See, look here. You stay out
You two are not
here.
helping.
We need to make the cargo hold smaller. We can save space and make it lighter that way.
It doesn't matter. With this new amazing engine I designed, we will have more than enough power.
Your engine? I'd believe you if your engines weren't made from spare parts and needed to be adjusted every 5 minutes.
Not everybody has tons of money to build your kind of engine.
If you don't use the proper
Sorry,
materials,
Mega Man, but it looks like you might be stuck up there for a little while more.
Looks like we both got our work cut out for
You
us.
are. How dare you? Anyway, I wonder how Mega Man's doing.
Yeah.
We have to get this thing working so we can go get him.
The end. So that's about as much time as it takes to fully upgrade all the weapons and all that fun jazz, but congratulations, we have completed Legends 2 at last, which means we can do other Mega Man games and stuff, so hallelujah. I mean, I love Legends 2, but I didn't expect it to be, you know, quite the way it was. Really, that's about the best word I could use for it. It really did turn out in a different way than expected, but that's okay. So, yeah, that's basically all I have for Legends 2 finally, so yay! I wanted to do this before the new year rolled around, but hey, we got it done. And we can start on another game. Feel free to suggest games. I mean, I'm getting suggestions like doing Arcade of Federation vs. Xeon. I'm not completely sold on it, but it's not a bad idea. I guess I could hit up Xenoverse next. That's an option. I could also do what's the Persona 4 Arena Ultimax or something. So yeah, X Command Mission. Yeah, I could do that one. I actually started a Let's Play of that, but the first 3 episodes were corrupted, so I had to can it. But that was frustrating. It really, that was upsetting. Not even gonna lie, that was really upsetting. Yeah, I guess we could do that. Yeah. So, all right, we got something good for next time. And since I'm freezing, I'm kind of hungry. I am gonna stop the stream for now, and we will maybe continue in a little while. But I need to eat and all that fun stuff. Yeah, the files were corrupted. It was horrible, but yeah. I'll see you guys on the next stream. Hallelujah. We might even do some more Mega Man. Not Legends, because we've finished those 2 games. I guess I could do Misadventures, but yeah. Not really ready to play that again. But yeah, eating time and warming up and all that fun stuff, and hopefully that'll be enough because I am just chilled to the bone. See you in a while.